Hi everyone, it's the 17th of December. We had a break out of the green bull flag and even back tested it, but overnight action and today's action looks very bearish because of the penetration back into it and even back testing it. So we can remove that green bull flag. The the consolidation keeps going and the red and golden supports, well, the red one is below the blue and golden, so maybe somewhere there, and the level would be 6,000. I mean, for the red bottom band, the level should be around 6,027 or something, and the blue support and the golden also somewhere there. So that triple support level or zone is still the chance for the bottom out and a rally. SPX cash, the green bull flags breakout was short-lived. I can remove that. The blue one, this blue internal one is broken now, which means the golden bottom band together with the green and the level would be 6,020. So that would be the only chance for the rally to keep going. Okay, around 6,020-ish, it should bottom out. And if it does bounce, it would get to the golden top band and break it to get to 6,200, which is the red top band right there. That's the potential resistance. And that would be a major resistance, really. On the other hand, Dow Jones is very, very weak. You can see here the red bottom band I thought is not going to be tested. But after failing the green bull flag, right? It failed it. The golden channel was broken yesterday, but actually it came down, backed into it. The blue support is kind of broken. You can see three touches, one, two, three. That descending support is broken to the downside, and the red bottom band is being forced for a break. This looks very, I mean, cautiously, extremely bearish, at least for the short term. And I'm going to put maybe just the next potential support as this one here. Is it going to be bouncing off that? And let's put this in purple and see whether it holds or not. But yeah, I think Dow Jones was giving very, very cautious signals, and Dow Jones spot chart is testing the blue potential, so that's a bit different than the other one. And do we have that sort of purple downtrend, which should or which may hold? I'm going to put this as the purple as well. And what we have here is the red channel that is not really being tested. So as you can see, the continuous futures and the spot chart or the cash chart are very different. So which one is telling the truth? Is it this one that is, I'm going to, maybe just a second. If we want to be super precise, I would like to keep the bottom or the low of November, beginning of November in the channel, which means this support may still hold to start the next leg up. And the level would be on the continuous futures is the level would be 43,418, something like that. Okay, the blue support is broken, but if it touches that purple together with the red, we may still see a massive rally starting from there. Okay, and similarly on the on the cash as well. So this correction may be over very soon. So obviously this line, the blue one, is not really holding, but I think we have this purple one together with the red, and on the continue um, on the cash one, 43,315. Nasdaq had broken the blue resistance right there. It is the champion of them all. You can see one, two, three, and this is the breakout. And an ascending resistance broken to the upside. That is not really bearish, is it? So it is extremely bullish. But let me put it this way. Okay, and do we have a kind of an uptrend right there? Not yet. So I think if it wants to keep on going, then it should be this red. No, this is blue now, but I'm going to put it in red. Yeah. And the top band would be this. So there is more upside for NASDAQ if it wants to touch that red top band, which is an uptrend from the lows of November. NASDAQ cash had tested that red top band. As you can see, it's kind of broken a little bit. It's damaged. And I'm going to do the same thing on the NASDAQ cash, which targets the red top band, I think ultimately. And you can see here, 2 touches already on this one, and the bottom band is this. So I think there is more upside for NASDAQ cash, which is quite obvious. And yeah, that top band should be the minimum target. And you can see the blue ascending resistance is broken. We may get a back test, and then after that, more upside. Russell had broken down the purple bull flag, back tested it, but it's kind of a deep back test. What mattered here was the green downtrend or the green top band, which held at the high of yesterday. This is where this trend has started. Low, high, lower, low, lower high, and lower low is probably coming. Then we will see whether that red bottom band holds together with the green, and it could basically rally big time if that red bottom band stays intact. So this is the low of August, rallied, came down. That's a higher low. Okay, higher high, higher low, higher high, and we may put in another higher low and then rally. FTSE couldn't take out that purple resistance. Okay, that's 5 touches on that, and there is no action to break it. And DAX had broken that red bottom band, bounced off. I mean, it rallied this morning while it was trying to backtest. It's kind of damaged it. But I think we have this green downtrend that is forming, which means the green bottom band is the potential support for a big bounce. But either way, the fact that the green top band held and the red broken supports backtest held as well, that means we have a bit more downside. And then after that, we'll find out whether it can rally off the green and then keep on going. And this here is the French index, the golden support. This golden support held twice, right? And the red bottom band is not tested. We may get a test on that red bottom band and then a rally to that purple line. That's the minimum target. If that red bottom band gets tested, obviously. I don't think, I mean, it may not get tested at all. Okay, so it already back tested this zone and it bounced already. Okay, we may get to the bottom of this spike up. It already did almost all of it. So I may also argue that the retracement of this spike is already done, and the French index may turn north again. TLT, I think, is coming down towards 88.20, and from here, I'm expecting a big rally starting, and the 10-year Treasury note getting closer to that blue bottom band, and it would be the previous lows of 108.32. Oil is inside this green downtrend. I think I still believe that's the target. So it may go to that blue top band together with the green, and that would be around 72.10. And from that 72.10, if that double resistance holds, it will come down towards 68.50. Brent oil has reversed at the blue resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the green top band hasn't been tested yet, which may still happen. So if it touches the green plus blue once again, then I think we'll come down towards 66.50, right? Or 68.50, sorry. The US oil is 66.50, somewhere there. That's my ultimate target. Gold has reversed at the golden top band. This is our downtrend now. and it broke down the black diagonal support. This is from the lows of November, mid-November. Remember, we bought that bounce and broke out of the purple. It rallied, came down, it went up again, and then it came down once again. The red bottom band is the potential major support for the rally to start, and the level on the spot chart would be 26.11, 26.12, somewhere there. Obviously, the blue bull flags backtest hasn't happened on the spot chart. It may completely penetrate back in, test the golden plus red, and then it may still become a big rally again. Gold continues futures. Excuse me. The golden downtrend has formed. The blue support is kind of broken. The red bottom band is very different to the spot chart, as I said yesterday. That's why I look at both. So if this red bottom band holds, gold may rally much earlier than I thought. Of course, the red bottom band may be ignored entirely. Then that would actually open the way for this red bottom band. Okay, so this is where it started, rallied, came down. So if it touches the red bottom, very bottom band, it may still become a big rally start. And either way, the golden top band is the key here. So I think the golden channel is going to keep it suppressed, and we're going to keep on coming down inside the golden. And then later on, we break out of the golden, which is a little bull flag. Well, not so little. And then that will mark the start of the gold rally again. Silver, unfortunately, it is now breaking that black support. I mean, maybe it will hold. I don't know. Quite honestly, it is hard to be very precise. But 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth touch slightly damaged, fifth touch, and this is the sixth touch, and it's trying to break it to the downside. And do we have a downtrend or a bull flag forming? And that I'm going to put it in blue color, right? Okay, so that is actually 1, 2, 3 touches on the blue. So it may come down to the blue bottom band before it rallies again. And silver continuous futures is forcing the blue internal support. You can see here, right? Zoom in, zoom out. This golden, right there. That black support is being forced to break as well. That support rail, if it breaks, then the minimum target will be the blue bottom band. Platinum played with me yesterday. As you can see, the blue support was broken and then it was broken back up. We have to remove this. It's breached too many times. Excuse me. What I want to say here is this green resistance right there. Okay. So the internal, the red, this was the fakey. It became a very big rally yesterday. But that green top band hasn't been broken just yet, so there is still a possibility for it to break it, that red one, together with the green internal, and come down all the way to the green bottom band. And ultimately, maybe it will take a long time, but if it wants to come down, well, that would be January, right? So it may really break that green, touch that, pull back, and slowly come down to this red plus green, and then a massive rally to start from there. And the level is 875-ish on the spot chart. And platinum continues, right? The blue supports break was fake. I'm going to remove, and it's this green one. So I'm going to put the same color code on, just like the spot chart. And I think the ideal, I'm going to put this in golden, right? The golden top band almost got tested, and if it gets tested properly, that may drive things down. This is where it started, right? Came down, lower low, a lower high, then lower low, another lower high, and then lower low probably. And that green bottom band is still the minimum target, and the red bottom band is the ultimate target if it wants to get there. Natural gas is trying to break this diagonal support, that red one, and if it does, I think it will come down. And on the January contract, that purple support, I think, is holding, but it may break down, which should take things further down. This here is copper. It has broken the golden channel, which is a bull flag. Okay, sorry, a bear flag that is breaking to the downside. I thought it will be broken to the upside, but that's not what happened. That's why I got out very early. And now the golden bottom band is breaking. And if this blue support, 1, 2, 3, if that one breaks too, that will be the end game for quite some time, especially. So I'm going to now put, right, that's the blue top band right there. Okay, that red, the blue. Would it come down all the way to this blue bottom band? That's quite possible. And that actually has so much more downside, especially, I mean, if this blue support breaks, right? And on the March contract, the blue bottom band is not holding, so we can remove that from the picture. And palladium is not, of course, palladium is very, very bad. And if it breaks that black diagonal support, I think there will be more downside. Right, right. Let's have a look at forex. Euro is trying to break that blue top band, as I mentioned yesterday, and the blue golden bottom band held perfectly. Now I think euro is ready to run. Same with pound sterling. The broken green channel is back tested, almost back tested there, and we have the blue support that is holding things to the upside, and I think there will be more upside all the way to 112 unless that blue support breaks first. And if that happens, that's going to turn things very ugly. And US dollar Japanese yen is looking very bullish because of the green bear flags break to the upside. And the golden line may turn into the next major resistance, though, which is going to be around 155.25-ish. DXY is still bearish to me because of that triple resistance, broken blue support, and its back test. So I think it's a matter of time it turns down. But of course, Aussie is, you can see here, the blue support was broken. The green support may hold here. It has tested the lows of earlier, and it's still very bearish, which is also kind of in line with the metals space. Metals are also not looking very, very positive here. And this here is Kiwi. It had broken the green support and it back tested it, which is why I think Kiwi is going to keep coming down. And Aussie is touching that major potential resistance, and it just tested it yet from the highs of 2002. So we'll see whether it reverses here. Let me look at the, well, it did everything. Yeah, coffee is slowly consolidating. I don't think it's going to go below 300. And wheat broke down. So even though the bull flag yesterday broke up slowly, it was slowly breaking up, but then it really gave way. And that black support is broken, which means, so this was the broken bull flag, right, in yesterday's video. But then it failed and it broke down the black channel, which is a bear flag, which means there is more downside for wheat. Okay, and ultimately I think wheat is going to retrace all these and come down to 500. So it's another 10% drop on wheat that is coming our way, I think. And on the other hand, on the March contract, it's still trying. I mean, it's not very clear as a support, right? I'm going to remove this from the picture. And it may still get to that green bottom band and break it. I think we have the downtrend is still on, and there is nothing suggesting that this downtrend is over. And soybeans, of course, made a big move, the red bear flag, the purple support, they are both broken, which I've been warning you about. That is a massive break. And the January contract finally, I mean, it's inside the red downtrend, right? And the green support is back tested, and the blue bear flag is broken right there. That is broken, 1, 2, 3, and back tested. Perfect. I know some of you are short soybeans. Keep it, because soybeans is getting ready to break this gigantic support from the lows of August, right? This year is January contract, low of August. These are, August, then October, November, December, and if anything moves below 973, if it moves below 973, it's going to come down to 950 very, very quickly. And corn is looking more bullish than the others. And on the March contract, it still may come down pretty hard though, because if that blue top band holds, it will become a major resistance. Already 2 touches, I may argue it is already a resistance. So if it touches that one, it will sell off big time. Cocoa, big moves. I don't have much to add. It is a massive, massive beast. And sugar has broken the red bottom band, right? That actually didn't hold as support. The minimum, so it's already coming down sub 20, which I have mentioned so many times. And I think our major support zone is coming at that blue bottom band. 2 touches, 3 touches. That blue bottom band is going to be around 1960. Somewhere there, I think sugar is going to bottom out. And similarly, on the March contract, the green bottom band is coming our way, and that level is actually slightly higher, 1980 or so. Either way, this whole thing is looking extremely bearish at the moment, but I think it will touch the green, yes, around 1960, right? And that will be the revisiting of the crime scene, right? That 1960 and then big rally. Cotton is back testing that golden support again. There is no hope for cotton. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin. It is now forcing that blue top band for the 4th time. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. And it is now going to break it, I believe. And we're going to get to that golden top band. And that level is 125,000. Ethereum is looking, of course, very good. It just touched the new high yesterday, and it should get to, ultimately, it should get to that blue top band at 5,500 plus. BNB is good, but it would look much better. It would look great if it can break that green resistance at somewhere around 900, 920. Solana wants to break out of this green bull flag. It bounced off the red support twice. So now it has to break, 235. Anything above 235 is a buy. Ripple had broken out of the green bull flag, perfect backtest, and now it's moving. And the level would be around what? Around 450. FET hasn't really made a move, but if it touches the black, then we rally. IOTA is up 3%. Is it going to rally? Now, let me show you something here. I think this may be a bull flag breakout. Right, this one. That blue resistance is broken and back tested, so maybe that's the reason why it wants to keep on rallying from here, because that's the short-term resistance break. Audio had bounced off the green plus red, double support, so it looks good for a rally to the blue top band and ultimately hopefully break it. Theta has entered a correction. I don't know if it could come down to the purple plus green, but either way, I think Theta, since the break out of the red and the purple, it looks amazingly bullish. TIA has to get to the golden top band at just around 12. Ultimately, I mean, it has to get there, pull back, and then a break to the upside would be a bull flag breakout. Jasmy, unfortunately, it is forcing that black bottom band to break. That's not good for Jasmy, is it? So you can see the black bottom band, two touches, it is almost breaking down. So we'll see. Either way, I mean, Jasmy long term, it is still very bullish. No, don't misunderstand. And I think we have more upside all the way to the green top band. That's the ultimate target and game target, that minimum target, I would say. Right. Data is off the blue support right there, broken bull flags back test, and I think it's going to get to that golden top band, especially if that red bottom band holds. We rally to that 7 cents, and Nia has to break the red top band. ADA has to break that purple resistance. OM failed to break out of the purple or failed to follow through, but it's not selling, so I think it will ultimately rally. Dash has to break the green and red. Dogecoin had formed the blue bull flag. You can see initially it wants to get to that blue top, has to get to that blue top band, or maybe it gets to the blue bottom band first, which would be around 37, just over 37, rally, and then break to the upside. Aave looking good, and it wants to, I think ultimately we get to 1500. Zcash, is it going to break that green resistance and the red? That is very, very critical. And if that breaks, that purple one should break too. If it breaks the green, it will also break the purple top band, and that becomes unstoppable. Yeah, any move above, 100, you should buy it. Certainly, definitely, you should buy it. CAS inside the green, bull flag still, no action. FTM looking good. Monero is up 4%. I mean, I gave you Monero at 185, and it just got to a new high yesterday at 230, and it has more upside towards 525, which is that golden top band. Okay, and PAL trying to, it had broken the blue and golden. So far, it is just consolidating. Unfortunately, it couldn't follow through with the breakout. But if it does break 40 cents, I think that's going to keep on going. Pepe looking good. And Chainlink, minimum target is $34. Shiba has to break that red top band. This is a giant bull flag in the making. Polkadot has to break that red and golden. GRT, ultimate target 78. Venry is coming down. Is it going to backtest the green? Maybe or maybe not. I'm not saying it will. But either way, after that, I'm expecting more upside. ACH has to break that red resistance. AVAX looking okay, but the red top band is a potential resistance. Chili's is trying to stay above that green broken resistance, right? So I think it will get to that, and then we'll see what happens. CKB, if it touches the black plus blue, then we should see a break out of the black bull flag. At the moment, it's really a big consolidation. Coty is, you can see it's inside the red giant downtrend. So it was inside the green, which it broke. Back tested, back tested, back tested. Then we broke the golden resistance, back tested. If it can break the red bull flag, it's much bigger. The green one is the smaller one. Well, it's not small, it's just smaller. And the red top bands break. Anything above 20, 21 cents is going to target 71 cents. That's the minimum. Litecoin has to break 150 to get to 500, 400. RSR inside the black, so it has to break the black top band. Sandbox is good. ultimate target is that green top band for the short to medium term. So medium term target is the green top band. Ton coin is looking good because it's bounced off the blue plus green double support. So it should keep on rallying towards that red once altcoins start running again. Consolidation is ongoing, yes. Unicoins, golden top band is the target. True has come down, right? And unless it breaks that black bottom band, if it does hold at the black, then we should see a rally towards that green top band at 19 cents. Okay, and algo, not much. MDT had broken that red top band and we have a back test here. So MDT should be running from here. And yeah, the previous highs of 21, 22, those are at 16 cents, 16, 17 cents. And Gala is one of the most cleaner back test and breakout and back test on the green. So it should eventually resolve to the upside without staying outside of the green bull flag. Sushi backtesting the green, it should have more upside. WET, sorry, VET has to break that red top band, and SKL so far no break of that golden resistance, and Mana has to break 85 cents. Last ones are EOS has broken down that blue broken resistance, which is disappointing, but of course it may still rally. SGB Songbird has to break that golden top band. It's not too far really, but I think it will touch it for the third, maybe pull back one more time and then a break. That's it, guys. Take care. Keep in touch. Bye.